Hello everybody, I'm Chad Schneider and this is Matt Thomas with the Altitude Group at RE/MAX Northwest. Did home values recover from last month, or are they continuing to relax from the high point earlier in the year? Find out next on this month's market update.
Chad, the buzzword for this month continues to be inventory, but the inventory story has changed. We're now seeing 7 weeks of available inventory, the highest we've seen all year. So keep in mind, guys, that's actually good news for home buyers, and we haven't been able to say that in quite a while. Buyers naturally want to have choices, and in many neighborhoods across the metro area, they actually have more choices than they've had in the last 4 years. That does mean, however, that homes are spending more time on the market.
Yeah, just this week I spoke with an agent who said their client loved the home that she'd just shown her buyer, but they had several other homes to see before they wanted to make a decision. That tells me that buyers aren't feeling the sense of urgency that they had been in the past when choosing the right home for them.
Interestingly, we saw the number of new listings hitting the market increased last month, but the number of homes going under contract decreased, and that contributed to the rising inventory levels. The count of active listings for sale continued to increase as well. In August, the number of active listings reached north of 8,300, and that's 4% higher than last month and 30% higher than this time last year.
In August, over 5,400 homes sold, 5% lower than last year and flat as of compared to last month. Year-to-date, sales are only 1% lower than this time last year. There's also a decrease in the number of homes going under contract, as Matt mentioned. Throughout the month, contracts were placed on approximately 5,300 homes, a 3% decrease from last month.
The $300,000 to $400,000 price range continues to have the most home sales and new listings. It's interesting to see how the average days on market correlates to list price. In August, the time that it took homes to garner an accepted offer is actually up a couple of days to 33 days on average on market. And that's 4 days more than last month and 2 days more than this time last year.
The big news is the average home price saw a decrease for the second consecutive month in August, down an additional 1% from July, which was down about 2% from the month previous.
There's a clear silver lining in all this news, and it's important not to lose sight of, and that is that the average sold price for a single family home is still up 9% since this time last year. That's $432,000 compared to over $473,000 this year. The average homeowner just made $40,000 just by owning a home, and that's still outstanding news, and it's important to keep that perspective as home values start to relax from their high point that traditionally happens in the spring months.
As always, we know everyone's situation is unique, so please give us a call to discuss how the real estate market impacts you. We'd love to hear from you.